All right, so been getting some requests on me just kind of breaking down the movements of the body. So I'm going to start with just the lower body. And like what I like to see at a dress is I like to see the trail foot square to slightly open. And I like to see the lead foot definitely turned out. Because if you just were to like flex into your knee, you want your foot to be kind of rotated out in that position. It accommodates that. Your body will thank you later. The other thing is I like to see just a little bit of hip tilt, just a touch towards the target, because like at impact, the lead hip is actually higher than the trail hip. And so trail foot square to slightly out, lead foot turned out, and just a little bit of hip tilt. And then I like to have some knee flex, and then I'm kind of bending from the waist and sticking the butt out just a little bit. That just gets you in a nice, stable, kind of athletic position. So square to slightly out, turn that one out, little bit of hip tilt, some knee flex, and then from here, it's all rotation. I don't like to think about any sliding at all. So I like to think about all rotation. So from the start, hips are going to turn back around a braced trail leg. I don't want to see the trail leg straightening and locking out. It's okay if it extends a little bit because the hip is moving back, but you don't want the leg to straighten, because in the backswing, you want whenever you rotate, the pressure goes to the inside of the trail leg. And then from here, from the top, watch this. So I'm going to push and rotate into some flexion here. And so from the very top, you know, a lot of people get up to the top and say you have to slide. Well, that's not rotating. This line is not moving. I want to see from the top pushing and rotating, and the whole time in the downswing, the hips are getting open to the moment of impact. And so, again, what you see here from down the line is rotating back around a brace and then rotating through to a nice braced lead leg. And I don't mind the trail foot being down or slightly up, but if you just watch this rod, on the way back, it rotated the whole time. And then all the way down to impact, that's rotation. And then watch, on the way through, it'll continue rotating to a finish. And the foot is coming off the ground. And so it's great. Just put an alignment rod between your belt loops. Trail foot square to slightly out. Lead foot turned out. Little bit of hip tilt, some knee flex. Let your hips turn around a brace, and then push and rotate into a brace, and then let it release. And that's ideally how the lower body works.